What is up, guys? Welcome to the NerdyD Show, your weekly dose of all things pop culture, video games, snacks, and so much more. Each week, we sift through the noise to answer 4 of the world's most pressing questions. I am your guide through this journey, known far and wide as the notorious NerdyD, aka the know-it-all, aka the greatest casual fan alive. And with me, bringing her wit and charm, is my wife for life, the ever-clever Level Up Lauren.
What's up, y'all?
We invite you to become part of our community where the conversation doesn't end with this podcast. Join the casual community Discord where we dive even deeper into the topics we cover on this show. Plus, don't forget to answer today's fan topic for a shot at winning an exclusive prize. We'll reveal more about that at the end of the show. But for now, let's dive headfirst into topic number 1.
All right.
Topic number 1 is my topic.
Okay.
Always will be, always has been. So here's the deal, Lauren. This is what's happened this past week. So did some digging into the YouTube, trying to figure out. I was looking for a fun topic to start the show. I like to start the show with a little like a wild card, something you're not ready for. And one thing led to another. I was watching zoo videos, and I know you've seen videos where like the kids fall into the zoo pit, and the gorilla grabs the little kid, and it got me to thinking.
Okay.
It led me down this rabbit hole of like, realistically, inside of a zoo, how many animals could I fight?
Okay.
How many of these, like if push came to shove, if my back is against the wall, how many of these animals can I get inside of that cage with, square up and fight?
I don't know.
Now, realistically, there's a process to this, right? Realistically, you have to be realistic with yourself, right? Gorillas.
I mean, do you have to be?
You have to be. I mean, I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be realistic here. Gorillas are a no-go.
Yeah, but gorillas are crazy, man.
If you fall into the gorilla pit, you're on your own.
One time I saw this TikTok video of this gorilla that straight up just got like, I don't know, remember if it was like a piece of grass or something, just threw it at a little baby, and the mom just started laughing at it.
It was like a Thailand video. I saw that one too. Yeah. So gorillas are out of the picture. I'm not. If you or the kids fall into a gorilla pit, that's God's will. You're on your own. Okay.
No, if you were the kid who fell into the gorilla pit, your parents weren't watching.
Exactly. Elephants. That's God's will. Not fighting an elephant.
Fuck no.
There's no opportunity to fight an elephant. I don't know what. I couldn't come up with a strategy. I sat here and contemplated if I thought
an elephant.
Yeah, there's just no way. Their skin is like armor.
Yeah,
they're way too big. They've got way too many advantages. I don't see a possibility. Hippos, same thing.
Oh fuck no, those bitches are like scary.
Yeah, I'm not going after a hippo. And then I'd eliminate. I'm not going to fight most big cats.
I don't want to fight any fucking cats.
I could go through a list, and possibly there may be some big cats. You give me statistics on size, and I'm saying you need to have statistics, and I'll tell you life and death situation if I think I could fight them. Okay, so that got me. So I had to like go deeper in and find animals that I was confident that A, I really think that I could survive an attack, and B, if you just locked me in the cage with them, 1-on-1, man to man, I'm fighting them.
No.
So I tried, I scanned through.
Okay.
And I went on the internet and I looked for videos on people fighting animals. It's not a prevalent thing.
Isn't that a
seems to be
probably smart.
Seems to be frowned upon on the internet. There's not a lot, but there is this series of videos I came upon on YouTube called How to Survive.
Survive what?
Just different things.
Oh shit. Okay.
And it led me down in this list. There were a few animals on this list of how to survive that I said I can take them. I can 1-on-1. This thing's not whooping my ass.
Get it?
Owl.
Ew.
I'm taking an owl.
I think I could fight an owl.
Okay. Koala bear.
Oh no, I don't know. Those are little fuckers in those little claws. Like
too small. Too small. He's not big enough.
We can do just like.
I'm gonna kick him.
Kick him. Okay.
I'm gonna kick him. One kick, and you have to understand, animals don't want to fight.
Am I allowed to use like outside things? Like
so we'll
get
there.
Okay.
We'll get there.
Okay.
We'll get there. In going through this list, the largest animal that I came up with, that I think I could take 1-on-1, is a kangaroo.
Okay.
I think I could fight a kangaroo.
Have you seen a kangaroo?
I've seen kangaroos, and I've watched.
Fucking tall.
Yeah. So here's the things that we have to talk about when we talk about this. Number one, I'm an average. I'm above
You're
average
tall,
in height.
bro.
Okay, but I'm 6'3". I'm a little bit tall. So that means I have to fight a slightly above average kangaroo. I've seen some of the 6'4" kangaroos.
There's 6'4" kangaroos?
There's some big ass kangaroos. Ugh. That's not the guy I want. That's not who I'm starting this journey with.
You want a little 5'3" kangaroo like me?
I want an average size, slightly above average size kangaroo.
What is an average size kangaroo? Did you go and Google that?
I don't have the exact numbers, but in watching various videos of people getting into fights with kangaroos, because kangaroos seem to be a little bit of an asshole. They seem to pick fights with people, which means I need to go teach them this lesson.
All right.
So it looks to me that like 5'6", 5'7", 5'8" seems to be
the size of a
solid
Mexican.
size of a Mexican. Okay, that's the way you want to put it. But that's what I came up with was a kangaroo. Now here. There's a couple stipulations in fight, and I watched an extensive amount because of all animals, there are videos of people who have had to fight kangaroos. There's this one video of this older gentleman in Australia who the kangaroo is trying to pull his dogs out of the fence, and he goes one-on-one. Yeah, the kangaroo's just having a bad day trying to take the dog out of the fence.
Why?
Dude goes over there, he pieces up the kangaroo. Now he leaves with some wounds.
Yeah,
but after watching the video, I'm confident.
I have a question.
Go for it.
Do kangaroos eat dogs?
I think kangaroos are just kind of dickheads. I think kangaroos are kind of the douchebags of the animal kingdom.
I don't know if they're like carnivores or herbivores or like what. I
don't know. So here are the biggest issues, okay?
Okay.
And these are things that I would have to discuss going into a fight. It's like Logan Paul. When Jake Paul, when he takes a boxing match, or there's a couple other guys. They always have these stipulations. Number one, we're going to have to talk, if I'm being locked in a cage, about declawing the kangaroo.
You have to declaw it.
I don't know. I feel like it's a more fair fight.
Do you feel like that's cheating?
Well, no. In a sense, it's not cheating do I get a knife?
Okay. Yeah.
Well, because I mean...
that's not... Well, I think you get a knife if they have claws. Fuck
That's my point. Then it's over. That's a wrap on that kangaroo's life. If I have a knife, if I have any kind of blade, and you put me in a cage with a kangaroo, he's done. He's done. He's not getting... I move too good for a kangaroo. I've watched them. I've watched too many videos. I watched another video of kangaroos seem to go after dogs now that I realize like what I've been watching.
Why?
So there's another video of this guy who's driving through, like he has a big, it looks like a big plot of land in Australia, and he's driving and he sees a kangaroo's got his dog in a headlock.
I've seen that one.
And he's going for the kill, and the guy runs up, kind of gets the kangaroo's attention.
He fucking punches that bitch.
Squares up and
Bam.
Gives him one good shot, and then he backs off. And I understand, in the right circumstances, you don't want to fight a kangaroo.
No.
But I saw the bitch in the kangaroo's eyes when he punched him in the face.
Yeah, little bitch ass motherfucker.
He didn't retaliate. He's not lunging forward. So here's what I saw in my research of watching people fight kangaroos.
Is there water in the cage?
No, I don't believe so. Why? What does water do? You think they can't
Kangaroos
swim?
Drown their enemies.
But they're not getting... So here's the problem.
Just saying.
Let me help you out.
I just read that right now.
Okay, but let me help you out with something. If this goes to the floor, it's over. I'm ground and pound all day.
I mean, these bitches are brutal. They're willing to like give up their babies to fucking catch people.
I don't know what that means.
This is sometimes that they like give their joeys to prey.
If he gives his joey to me, I'm breaking Joey's neck as a sign of disrespect and letting him know. Here's the thing. So here's what I really believe. This is what I believe. Animals tend to have the advantage because most people are initially scared. Fight or flight, they want to run.
I'm ready
Not
for
me.
any animal.
No, I'm going to look this motherfucker right in his eyes. Locking eyes with the kangaroo, letting him know I mean business. It's going down. I've watched enough UFC. I'm taking him to the cage wall, okay? Now I know his strengths, okay? He's going to try and kick me. Mm-hmm. So immediately I'm getting his legs. I'm going to get him off balance.
Okay.
I'm not going to and I've seen him try to kick. They say they're so powerful, but they don't have a real good range with that kick. They it's a short kick.
It's like a little...
Yeah, and noticing it's like they're kind of hesitant to take that kick because I think it knocks them off balance a little bit.
Yeah, and they kind of fall back.
Secondly, I'm going to get his eyes. He's got those T-Rex arms. I'm getting in there, thumbs in the eyes, and I'm immediately going in and just ruining his vision. So now we've got a vision impaired kangaroo. taking him up to the cage. I'm going to Kamara Usman on him. Just hold him on the cage, and then I'm going to work. I read they have real soft midsections. I'm just giving him some shots in there. I'm going to choke him out. I'm taking him to the ground because I saw the video where the man took him to the ground.
Oh my
and
God.
when I saw the kangaroo go to the ground, he was helpless. This man just sat on top of the kangaroo.
Are you serious?
Yes.
You just like
because they don't know what to do. They're not no prey out in the wilderness is working them like Conor McGregor. You know what I mean? They might fight other kangaroos, but they're not fighting someone with my speed, my size. Look, this is a weapon.
I will say you have some hard ass bones.
I am 100% convinced that in a fight with a kangaroo, there will be blood. I will be banged up. He will probably scratch and bite and
I don't want to see your kangaroo fight.
But I'm going to I'm gonna whoop his ass. I mean, there's 0% chance kangaroo wins. He's just not gonna win. I'm getting him once he gets to the ground. The fight's over. Because I'm gonna gouge his eyes out. Yeah, I'm gonna get his throat. No. Like I'm vicious. I'm not gonna fight fair. This isn't gonna be a fair fight. Number one, if it's life and death, I'm not losing that fight. Gorilla, I understand. There's nothing I can do. I have no options against a gorilla. What?
You're dead.
Yeah, I'm gonna lay down and play dead. I'm just gonna pretend to be dead.
Yeah.
Elephant, I probably will try to, just get away.
Yeah.
But kangaroo, I'm running towards danger. I'm going into that fight. I am convinced that I try to think ostrich. I don't think an ostrich is more dangerous than a kangaroo.
I don't know. I'm not an animal expert.
But because an ostrich, one thing I'll say about kangaroos, kangaroos got some muscles. Like they do, like their biceps and legs are big. But I just don't like. I don't think a kangaroo, if I get him just squared up, I don't think they want to fight. I don't think they want a long-term fight.
Do people eat kangaroos?
I believe so. I believe people eat kangaroos. Why? Am I going to eat them after I kill them?
I don't know, maybe like a little trophy win, like.
I mean, I feel like I might have to. I just hang him up in my room or something. But yeah, there's no chance I'm not winning a fight with a kangaroo. That's going down. I really believe that.
Yeah, I have one answer to if I'm fighting a kangaroo. The answer is fuck no.
Yeah, but then you get a smaller kangaroo.
Yeah, but look at these little bird bones. Like the kangaroo touches me once, bam, broken.
I don't know. I've seen you get pretty physical. I'm gonna say you wrestle in high school.
Okay, so like if the kangaroo had my baby, then I'd fight the kangaroo.
Okay, so declawed. If the kangaroo has no claws,
okay,
that means his only real line of defense is going to be kicking.
Okay, then yeah, I think I could take it. Yeah.
I mean, I'm 100% confident for sure. If I get a knife, it's over.
If you're getting a knife,
it's over. Yeah, I'm cutting his ass up.
Yeah.
I'm going to absorb that first kick that he goes for.
Yeah.
I'm going 100 miles an hour, just running right through his ass. He's going to rear back on that tail. I'm just plowing through him into the fence. Once we're on the ground, I'm just fuck. Just stabbing, just
I'm
like
on the sideline.
Alpha.
That's my mom.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just alpha on top of this cake. Blood splashing up in my face.
No.
Cutting his pouch open. I believe
Cutting
it.
His pouch open.
Oh yeah, I'm showing dominance on this guy.
Another gross question. Is a kangaroo's pouch like it's a vajayjay?
I don't think so. No.
Okay.
I think it's like a
Only
bag.
girl kangaroos have the pouch, right?
I don't know if that's true or not.
Oh, boys can have pouches?
I don't know.
That's kind of crazy.
I don't know. I'm making a kangaroo hat if I win this fight.
Okay. Like with the whole head and everything? Like
Legend of Zelda. Yeah, like armor. Like I'm going to have him hang down and just his head sits right over the top of me.
You could make like its arms part of the jacket. I like it.
I believe it. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if there's anything bigger than that, though. I don't want to fight cats.
No.
Cats are fast. They're strong. Anything that really... and I know kangaroos can get on four legs and run on four legs.
They really?
I believe so. I believe that they will get on four legs. I feel like...
Do they whip you with the tail?
I don't think so. So from everything I watched, from my studying, from my tape, I was watching tape, right? Tail of the tape. If you got to study your opponent, that's the first thing too. They don't understand. People don't understand the amount of research I would do going into this fight. I would know the movements and the mannerisms. Exactly. I would know the mannerisms and movements of a kangaroo going into this fight. I would know how to slip his kicks and things like that. But from what I have seen, the tail acts as a balancing mechanism when they rear back to kick you.
Oh, okay. Like a
they're
spring,
not. They're not really fully in control of the tail, like it's whipping around. Now I could be wrong. They could be saving that move for someone like me, but the reality is, it feels like. I mean, I saw this guy take the kangaroo to the ground.
Have you ever seen a kangaroo like in person?
No.
I've never seen one at the zoo.
I don't need to. I don't need to see an opponent that.
You would think we'd have one here. It's hot.
I mean,
right? Like
aren't
Australia,
they exclusive to Australia?
I don't know, but can't you get a kangaroo here? Like, is there a zoo anywhere in America that has a kangaroo?
I'm sure there's a kangaroo in America.
I mean, we had a polar bear at one time.
Well, we're gonna go scout.
Yeah,
we're gonna go size them up.
Yeah.
Now I saw a couple of videos with these guys that are like 6'5".
Yeah.
They look like they're on steroids.
The kangaroos?
I don't want my first fight. Yeah, I don't want my first fight to be with that guy.
No.
My first fight, like, because I'm an amateur kangaroo fighter. First fight I want to be with like a lower level jujitsu kangaroo.
Okay.
Jujitsu.
Now are these kangaroos trained?
No, that's not. No. If they have any kind of formal training, that's not. I'm not formally trained. Wild? I mean, if they get to be trained, I get to be trained. That's not fair. It's wide, and we have to even the score. If they get claws, I get a knife. Yeah,
okay.
That's how that goes.
Okay.
All right, Lauren, topic number 2. This is your topic. What did you bring for me today?
Okay, so like I feel like every Saturday, like we wake up late and then we're like, is it breakfast? Is it lunch? What are we going to do? And then we sit in the car and we're trying to figure out what we're going to do. So it made me wonder, like, do you prefer a late breakfast or an early lunch?
So you talk, there's that weird 9:30 to 10:30 period where you could eat breakfast, but if you eat breakfast at 9:45, 10 o'clock,
it's 2 hours to lunch.
Well, you're putting a wrap on lunch. You're probably going, you know what, I'm going to forego lunch today.
Yeah.
If you're not hitting breakfast pre 8 a.m., you're probably not doing lunch. You're going to just hold over till dinner.
I mean,
right?
I'm still eating lunch, so.
But nothing big. I mean, you're not getting a big hearty lunch. You're getting, something real small. So here, you told me this topic, and to me, this is simple. I will forego breakfast even at 7 a.m. Breakfast sucks.
You're stupid.
No. And I brought numbers. I brought numbers to back up. Of course I did.
Okay.
So here is the problem with breakfast. Breakfast is the most overrated meal of the day, by far.
You better fucking take that back.
No, it's true. I mean, it's true.
No.
Think about this. Here's the problem with breakfast. Everything that you eat for breakfast consists of one of two things.
What?
It's either sugar or bread. Okay. Everything.
No, eggs aren't bread.
Let me get there. You just eating eggs for breakfast?
I love eggs.
But you're just eating eggs by themselves for breakfast? Every day?
You can add vegetables to it. You can add seasoning. I just ate some baked eggs this morning.
But every day?
I could eat eggs every day.
Because so when you go to lunch, you have a plethora of options. You look outside, there's 100 different things you can eat for lunch.
You could do a breakfast steak. You could do
a breakfast steak?
Yeah, there's breakfast steak.
No, I've had steak for breakfast, but you will die if you eat that every morning.
You can eat a breakfast steak.
Let me break this down for you.
Okay.
Let me break this down for you because I have numbers. I have numbers. No, I have numbers on your pancakes.
Give me your numbers, please.
Would you like me to ruin breakfast for you?
Sure.
Okay, here we go. Let's start out with the breakfast foods that contain the most amount of sugar and calories per item. Okay? Let's start with your favorite. Okay? You love a good parfait.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Good parfait from McDonald's or Cracker Barrel.
It's 140 calories. I know that.
It's 380 calories and 49 grams of sugar.
No. If you get the wrong one, it is.
Wait, so what is the right
Starbucks
one?
Starbucks one is horrible.
Okay.
Like there's a lot of sugar.
Most Star.
So the one from McDonald's was 140 calories. I know because I looked it up. Now,
because it was this big.
Myself, but it was the snack size, a good size, like little baby.
So this is breakfast. You think a guy my size?
You don't just eat a parfait for breakfast.
Exactly. So now you've got what 30 grams of sugar on this thing. Move on to the next thing.
Okay.
So cinnamon roll.
Don't like those.
41 grams of sugar, 600 calories.
You go get you a little Flavor God cinnamon roll seasoning and then add it to your oatmeal. Delicious.
Okay. A muffin. The muffin.
I do love muffins.
38 grams of sugar, 546 calories. Okay.
You got to just take one for the team.
No, this is so much sugar starting your morning off.
Okay.
One pancake with syrup, 33 grams of sugar, 450 calories.
Okay, but the sugar's giving you, the sugar comes from the syrup. You don't have to eat a pancake with syrup. Pancake without syrup is delicious.
It's not.
It is.
It's bread.
If you get it from Cracker Barrel, it's amazing.
It's not bread. I'm not willing to concede it's bread. It's cake. Because last episode I said it's not bread. So it's cake.
Okay.
Pancake.
Okay.
Cake.
Pancake.
It's cake batter. A scone.
Delicious.
A scone. 29 grams of sugar, 510 calories.
Well,
who do you know that just eats a scone for breakfast?
Scones anyways. I don't eat scones.
People do. A donut, 24 grams of sugar, 487 calories. Cereal, which gets a bad rap,
actually,
has
a Krispy Kreme donut has 120 calories. Thank you.
What does?
A Krispy Kreme donut.
How many grams of sugar? Because that thing is
okay.
Covered in sugar.
It's okay.
Cereal has 18 grams of sugar, 160 calories.
I did see a bunch of bad shit about cereal, but it's so good.
Any colorful cereal is supposedly terrible for you. Okay, so here's the problem. You remember on the cereal commercials when they used to say cereal is part of a complete breakfast?
Yeah.
No, that's it. That's a wrap on breakfast. If you throw any three of those items together, you've already hit your calories for the entire day on breakfast.
It depends on how you're going to do breakfast. All right, continue, please.
Okay, so now these are what we consider the healthy options for breakfast. Okay, eggs.
Egg whites.
Cholesterol.
Eggs.
Tons of cholesterol.
Yeah.
Okay, tons and tons of cholesterol in eggs. Okay.
I love eggs.
So you can't, to me, once in a while, a good egg breakfast is good. Every morning I can't do it.
I can do it.
See, but that's crazy.
I did do it.
Greek yogurt.
I love Greek yogurt.
Tastes like shit.
It's delicious.
It's like sour cream.
No, it's not.
It is.
Take that back, Dustin.
It's like going to a Mexican restaurant and just ordering a cup of sour cream.
You haven't had Too Good yogurt. You haven't had Okios. I can't say it
I don't
right.
need to have it. It's
Zero
terrible.
Greek yogurt. Delicious.
Oatmeal with no added sugar.
Sweet and low.
Oh, no. Don't. Sweet and
Delicious.
low is terrible. It tastes so...
I can't tell the difference between real sugar and
Now,
fake
all
sugar.
of this came from
They're
a
delicious
website.
to
This
me.
what? Berries. Just berries. I'm just eating berries for breakfast.
Yeah.
Just fucking
little
berries.
Some berries.
Different berries? Just a plethora of berries?
Blueberries. There's only good ones out there, you know.
Cottage cheese.
Cottage cheese and pineapples, delicious. Cottage cheese and pears, delicious. Cottage cheese and oranges.
Sounds good. Whole wheat toast.
Toast is amazing.
All of this stuff
You could do
feels
toast
like
with sugar-free jelly.
No.
Good, delicious.
all
Thank
of this
you.
stuff feels like stuff that you could just go in the backyard and like scoop out of the dirt.
No.
And none of this has any flavor.
No.
Nuts. Who's just eating nuts for breakfast? So you're telling me every morning you're going to wake up and have eggs, berries, and nuts?
Yeah, I
There's
would love
no
it.
chance. No chance. Now let's get to the two big boys.
Okay.
Sausage and bacon.
Delicious. Turkey sausage.
Still, do you know how much sodium bacon has and sausage?
Low sodium bacon. How much? You can't
Nobody
tell the
is
difference
buying
between low
this stuff.
sodium and
You
regular
can,
sodium
though.
bacon. It all
Here's
tastes
the first
same.
thing. Turkey bacon is garbage.
It's good.
No, it tastes like jerky and like bad jerky that's
can
been sitting out
pretend.
for a long time. No, you can't. So I'm not pretending.
You know what? The bacon Gouda turkey whatever from Starbucks is amazing.
Let's try this.
Turkey bacon
Name
Gouda.
one item at McDonald's
Uh-huh.
on the breakfast menu
Yeah.
that is better than any item from the lunch menu.
I actually really love the egg white delight. They don't make the egg white delight anymore, little fuckers.
Because it wasn't good.
I
Because
like
nobody ordered it.
The
That's
egg
why.
McMuffin. I love
It's
it.
better than nuggets?
It's not bad.
It's better than a burger? McDouble?
I love a McDouble.
Better than French fries?
Well, I'm not saying at McDonald's though.
No, we are. We're
Pancakes
talking about
okay,
lunch versus breakfast.
The pancake McGriddle.
It's not better than nuggets.
Maybe.
It might. That's blasphemy, bro.
Look, listen.
It's not
Little
better.
Little Lauren's daddy, every morning used to make her little Mexican potatoes, little cut up and diced and delicious with some refried beans. We'd have eggs and bacon, and it was delicious.
It was,
So
but
breakfast was my
let me ask
favorite
you a
part of my
question.
day
Can I
because
ask
my
you a question?
dad was always there to eat
So
it with
that's
us.
nostalgia. That's fine.
Deliciousness.
That's
Pancakes.
fine. Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a
Cream
question?
of wheat. Amazing.
You want to keep going, or you want me to let me ask you a question?
You can ask me one question.
Same thing. Your
Okay.
dad
Okay.
wakes you up.
Okay.
He goes, Little Lauren.
Little Lauren.
Little Lauren.
Little Lauren.
I was thinking about making breakfast today.
Yeah.
It's 10 o'clock.
Uh-huh.
I could make you this breakfast. I could make you these Mexican potatoes.
Uh-huh.
I could make you this sausage, this bacon.
Yeah.
Or I could take you to Olive Garden. And you could order anything you want off of the Olive Garden menu for lunch.
Fair. I love fettuccine Alfredo.
It's not fair?
No.
You could have this soup over here that you're real fond of. You could have some fettuccine Alfredo for lunch. It's 10:30. We could do this. We can make this happen. Or I can go in here and make you some potatoes that are going to be,
Pancakes from Cracker Barrel are amazing, Dustin.
Yeah, they are. So is a steak and a baked potato. And now I'm not eating steak for lunch.
But steak and potatoes for breakfast.
You really can't, though. I mean, you can have fried potatoes.
Lots of people do it.
Not every day.
It's okay. But you can't have fettuccine every day either.
No, exactly. But you know what you could have the next day?
What?
A sandwich that you like. And the next day you could have chicken nuggets. And the next day you could have hot wings. And the next day you could have pizza. There's no variety in breakfast.
Pizza, eggs, delicious.
So stop trying to make eggs mixed with something else a thing.
Everything are good.
No, they're not.
Eggs are delicious.
Your cholesterol must be through the roof.
Actually, the doctor told me yes, but I ate egg whites now. Okay, I'm healthy on everything else.
So let me help you out. Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Okay. You like Golden Corral, right? Golden Corral.
Yeah.
It's got a little bit of everything. You like Las Vegas buffets.
Yeah.
How about continental breakfast?
I love continental breakfast.
Bro, what?
I love, every time we stay at a hotel, I ask, is there continental breakfast? It brings me a little bit of joy inside to get to know that I'm going to get to have that bagel with the Philadelphia cream cheese and then add a little strawberry jelly on it. You want that stale-ass
biscuit, that stale-ass bagel, that package of Frosted Flakes that's been sitting there for 6 months.
Good continental breakfast.
Make your own waffle.
Yeah.
Not all of that is
I want to make my own
If you
waffle.
ask me right now, Dustin, you want to get continental breakfast or you want to walk across the street to the Golden Corral, I'll leave you. You eat. Look here. You know what you can have? You can have your runny ass eggs.
I don't eat the eggs.
You can have your runny ass eggs.
They make
You can have
eggs.
your bagel with your cream cheese or whatever you're going to put on it. I'm going to go across the street and get bourbon chicken, rice, pizza, tacos, fried chicken. All of these things are at a lunch buffet.
True.
I mean, the possibilities. Name one national restaurant for me. National restaurant.
Okay.
Where the breakfast food is better than the lunch menu. Because you wanted to argue McDonald's.
Cracker Barrel.
Not even close.
Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel's breakfast is better than what you can get. It's better than their chicken and dumplings. It's better than their chicken pot pie. It's better than... You're out of your fucking mind.
Their pancakes are like golden, bro.
And as good as their pancake is, it is not the best. Then why don't you order pancakes every time we go?
Because there's a lot of calories in them.
So here we go again.
We're not taking health into consideration. We're just going off a taste.
We are slightly taking health into consideration. And if they were that good, you would just make the choice. The point is, this is the reality. People can say they love breakfast, right? Mm-hmm. That usually stems from a love of bacon, 90% of the time.
Danish.
Right? Anybody I've ever heard that goes, I can't wait to go to the Las Vegas buffet, breakfast buffet. It's because they want unlimited bacon. That's all it is. Every time I've gone to a breakfast buffet with someone, they pile up their plate with bacon and I go, you're going to die, right? And I'm not one of perfect health, but I do understand you can't eat that much bacon. It's not healthy, right? Mm-hmm. I understand you can't eat that many eggs.
I know. I learned that the hard way.
So if you look at, the things that I would want to eat at breakfast would be like a cinnamon roll. No chance, because I'm not wasting 600 calories on a cinnamon roll. One pancake with syrup is 450 calories. Who eats one pancake? Dude, I've seen people knock back what's a tall stack at IHOP? 5 pancakes. 72? It's 5 pancakes, right?
The best breakfast is when we go to gyms and you get 2 eggs with bacon, and it does come with 1 pancake.
So you're ordering death.
Yeah.
I mean, you're ordering diabetes.
Good, but you eat it with sugar-free syrup.
If you're a monster, you do. I
agree to disagree. I'm breakfast.
There is
Team breakfast all the way.
You didn't provide one statistic that even had me consider that there was an option. If your big arguments are that I could eat oatmeal, okay, which is just the shit from the Matrix that they pull out of that machine and slop around, I could eat oatmeal.
If you look at my foods that I eat, though, those are things I eat oatmeal all the time. I love oatmeal. I love yogurt. I love pancakes. I don't eat them all the time though, but I love eggs. I could eat eggs for every meal.
You don't though. That's my problem. It is right now.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah.
I know for a fact it's your birthday, right? We're coming up on your birthday. I guarantee when I go, Lauren, where do you want to go eat for your birthday? It's not Cracker Barrel.
No.
It's not going to be take me to get pancakes. It's going to be take me to Olive Garden. I want fettuccine Alfredo.
I'm a fancy
take
lady.
me to the Cheesecake Factory. I want my chicken
piccata, whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So how are you making the argument for breakfast?
Don't change my mind.
Nah, it is what it is, bro. All right, topic number 3. This one comes from the Casual Community Discord channel. There was an argument going on after last week's episode. It kind of spurred over. Someone brought up the topic of buffalo wings. I consider myself to be somewhat of a buffalo wing connoisseur. I have rules and regulations when it comes to buffalo wings. Okay, so the question that was brought up, the first question that was brought up was, when it comes to buffalo wings or just wings in general, are you all about the flats, the drums, or the boneless wings? Allow me to start this conversation because I need to lay out some ground rules before we get too deep. There's 2 things that have to be said before you start a conversation about hot wings or wings in general, right? If you eat boneless wings, you're a boneless bitch. Okay? So if you eat boneless wings, you're a little bitch. That's just the truth, right? Because you're eating chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
Who came out and decided that they could try to disguise chicken nuggets as boneless buffalo wings and get away with that? You're eating chicken nuggets.
I used to only eat boneless wings.
I know you did, and I fixed that problem.
You did.
I solved that problem because if you eat boneless buffalo wings at a wing joint, you're a little bitch.
Well, they made me think that they were wings.
But they're not. They're not.
Never thought of them as chicken nuggets, so you said, there's a fucking chicken nugget.
It's a chicken nugget, okay? If you're eating boneless wings, you're not part of the wing eating community. You're going and getting chicken nuggets, and that's for little bitch boys. Second rule about eating wings here is that if you specifically ask the waiter for all of one kind of wing, you're a little bitch boy. No. Wings are supposed to be like playing the lottery. You can have a favorite one, but you order wings, and what you get is what you're going to get. Some drums, you're going to get some flats.
Nope.
And you take what you get. You don't act like a little bitch and go, I don't mean to bother you. Can I get all the little flat ones today?
Yeah.
Just all the little flat ones. Or can I get all the... No, it's a lottery, and you get to be excited. The anticipation, it's kind of like the streaming services.
Why are you excited for shit?
It's not shit. They're equally good. It's like getting 2 different items, right? It's like 2 different parts of a meal. They're equally important. They play a key role in eating wings.
Tell me the key role of them, please.
They hold sauce differently. One has a little more cartilage in it. One has a little more.
Which one's the one with more cartilage?
The drum. The drum has a little more cartilage. Yeah, no, I know you're a flat. Okay. So outside of those 2 rules, you then can form your own opinions on what makes a good wing based on like crispiness.
Yeah.
If you like them breaded or not, if you like them fried, if you like them baked, you get to you can even prefer to have a drum or a flat. Just don't ask for one specifically. Like, it's supposed to be like the lottery. You get excited. Now, let me help you out. The correct answer for what is the best kind of wing is the drum. No, it is.
Okay, why?
It's the coolest one to eat.
It's not the coolest one
by
to eat,
far.
bro. If we're going for cool factor, you could break open the flat, suck it both in, just leave your bones.
What's all over your hands?
Where?
If you're eating wings and you have to do all this finagling with the wing.
But that's the whole fun of eating wings, is that you get saucy hands.
The drum has a built-in handle, right? Look at this.
But the drum also has that gross, weird stuff on it.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't, though. It doesn't.
I would.
That's called meat.
We both know.
It's called meat.
I would not eat meat for a long time.
But I'm not going off of you. I'm telling you. So I'm telling you what the real world does. I don't care what it is. This little false.
The flats.
You've made a little false world for yourself.
They hold the sauce just fine, and they get extra crispy, and you're able to suck off all the meat. Delicious.
Whatever. The drum. Let's talk about the drum first.
Okay.
There's only one technique to eating a drum.
What is it?
It's simple. 3 fingers. Get a hold of the back end of the drum, right? You got the fat side, skinny side.
Yeah.
It perfectly dunks into the sauce.
Okay.
Perfectly. It perfectly dunks in. It's like it's got a fucking just a ball that's just made to dunk into the sauce. Boom. You're just eating. Savage. You look cool.
You look cool.
You don't get all dirty. It's a one hand operation.
Okay.
Single hand operation. I can be doing something else with. I got one free hand while I'm eating wings. I can slap a kangaroo.
Like that.
I could slap a kangaroo if he came up. So I got free hands. Whatever. Right. Here's the problem with eating a flat wing.
What?
There's I got online.
Okay.
You know, there's techniques that there are registered techniques to eating a flat wing.
Yeah, you crack it.
No, there's something called the pinch and push.
The fuck is a pinch and push?
So the pinch and push is you grab the wing, you stick it on the table, and you push down.
Why?
All the meat goes to the bottom, then you can dip it and you eat it off the bones. That's the pinch and push. Actually, it was a pretty solid technique.
I don't get it.
Look, it made it look like it was just trying to be a drum, to be honest with you, but that was a technique. There's the biting technique. The biting technique is you just get in there and you're just attacking the wing.
Yeah.
It's a very unsavory, unholy way to eat a wing.
Okay.
Okay. There's the twist and pull.
What the fuck is a twist and pull?
So twist and pull is where you kind of jiggle it and one of the bones comes loose and you slide the bone out, then you can eat the meat off of the other bone.
These are so fancy.
Then there's the double twist and pull.
What's the double twist
Well, that's
and
where
pull?
you just kind of break it open and pull it apart, and then you just go for it.
Yeah, just go for
so
it.
you're a double twist and pull.
I'm a double twister.
There shouldn't be 4 ways to eat the wing.
Well, there's fancy. You see how people are sophisticated with their wing techniques.
Drums are primal.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, you want to be primal if you're going to eat a bone in. So what? Look at this. If you're not going to be primal, go join the little table of bitch boys who are eating the boneless nuggets.
I like
Go
boneless.
join. No.
But if I'm really going for wings, then I'll go for all flats. That's the only way to go.
No. And I like flats. I'm okay. I like the idea. If I order a 10-piece wing, there's a joy in going, what am I getting today? What is this guy in the back that's this wing maestro that is back there frying up the wings? What is he about to grace me with? Am I going to get 5 and 5? Is he one of those kind of guys? Is this guy back there I got to bring the balance to the wing community, 5 and 5? Is he one of those guys I'm going to spice it up. I'm going to go 6 drums, 4 flats today. And you go, whoa, what the fuck was this guy thinking? Why did he go 4 and 6?
Flats
Is he going to go 7-3? Are you going to get 9 and 1?
I would feel cheated if
you get 9 and 1, you're like, why did he throw this lonely flat in here? What is it like? So there's an anticipation of going and ordering the wings and not knowing. If you go, can I get all flats?
Oh, I do. Ask for it all the time. You know I do.
They charge you more, even though there's no rhyme or reason. They just charge you more because it's a hassle, because you're being a Karen to the cook. Can you go through all of your wings and pick me out the flat ones, please?
Yeah, I'll pay that extra $1 for it.
No, man. Here's the other. Okay, so I got 3 other rules for eating wings. Okay. Or these are 3 rules if you go eat wings with somebody and they do any of these things you need to run. Okay. If a person dips their wing in blue cheese and not ranch, run.
I like them both, but I like ranch over blue
ranch
cheese.
Is the
I
only,
love blue cheese. Though.
Ranch is the only
not
acceptable
wing,
dipping
though.
sauce. I'm not saying that you can't like blue cheese, but ranch is the only acceptable dipping sauce for a wing.
I agree.
When they ask me ranch or blue cheese, I just look at them like they're stupid.
But not Hidden Valley Ranch. Hidden Valley Ranch is
that's
shit.
Fine. That's fine. We can argue about what's the best ranch.
Ranch.
I'm just telling you that ranch is the only acceptable answer.
Okay. Agree.
If you go to eat wings with somebody and they order anything that's labeled atomic or nuclear, or they're a psychopath.
You're on drugs.
Yeah, there's nobody enjoys that. Mm-hmm. If they're trying to get on the Wing Wall Hall of Fame, they got nothing going on in their life.
Oh God, I remember when I did the 1 chip challenge.
Yes.
That was so painful.
Yes.
I'll never do that to myself again.
So you did that for fun to make people laugh.
Yeah.
We're talking about going to a restaurant. I'm going to give you my money so that you can burn out my taste buds.
Yeah.
Not going to happen. So it's not acceptable.
Would feel like.
True. Imagine. Imagine that toilet.
Yeah.
The disaster that's going to be. Third thing. Mm-hmm. Dry wings are for pussies.
Yeah. I mean, why do you need a dry you're talking about when they just dry
lemon pepper. Maple that are just powdered.
Lemon pepper with
got to put another sauce in it.
Wing Daddy's
So
Tangosaurus.
Wings Daddy's calls it Tangosaurus, but what you're referring to is, and what I'm saying is, You got to get mild sauce with lemon
Gotta get
pepper
wet.
built into it. Yeah.
Yeah.
A wing needs to be wet. If you're eating dry wings, you're a psychopath. Like you are.
Why are you eating wings then?
Exactly. Go get fried chicken.
Oh, that's true.
Go eat grown man sized chicken if you're going to get dry, but don't fucking Cajun wings. Don't get Cajun wings with
Fuck is a
dry
Cajun
sauce.
wing?
I think Wingstop has Cajun wings
gross.
with dry sauce. Wings have to be wet. That is the whole fun.
I agree.
What's your favorite sauces?
So my favorite sauce is mild sauce with lemon pepper. Favorite. Ooh, and honey hot. Those are my top 2.
I like bourbon barbecue.
I'm not much of a barbecue
I'm
person.
a good bourbon barbecue
I'm
guy.
a liar. What's the one that we get at Bubba's?
Teriyaki.
I like that one too.
But their teriyaki. Their teriyaki is definitely very different. It's very
Those are my
different.
top 3.
Their teriyaki is almost like a sesame chicken sauce.
Don't you love when we go to Bubba's and
Yes.
I order like mild and
I get the teriyaki, yeah.
And then I eat all of your teriyaki?
Oh no, I love that. I do love that. That is something that happens often, right?
That's a very wife thing
You
to
go,
do.
you go, no, I
want
really want mild. And then like there's 7 mild left and all the teriyaki are gone.
That's okay.
Definitely. I'm with you. I like honey hot. We have a place that has strawberry hot that are pretty good.
Yeah, that one's too hot for me. I'm not going to
Pluckers has Dr. Pepper.
I
The
love
Dr. Pepper
that
ones are pretty good.
It's not my favorite though.
Yeah, but okay. Bourbon barbecue is my favorite wing.
Yeah.
I like bourbon barbecue. All right, topic number 4. This topic came because this past Friday we went and saw the new Disney Little Mermaid movie. Now, before we start this topic, we're going to be giving a review or our real thoughts on the Little Mermaid movie. It's sad that you have to do this, but you have to do this. We have to give a disclaimer. I have 0 issues with the race of Ariel.
Oh yeah, me too.
Like that was never an issue for
No.
me. I never gave 2 fucks about what race Ariel was. I'm not somebody. I had a problem with her hair color. Thought it should have been more red. After seeing the movie, that didn't bother me as much. But let's talk about the movie.
Okay.
I'll jump in. I have some points written down. You can kind of piggyback off of what I say. I think probably, I think you have a lot of the same thoughts as me. Thought number 1, I had no problem with Ariel being a different race,
No, that didn't bother
but
me.
Halle Berry was bad.
I always, when you say Halle Berry, I
know,
think of Halle
I know.
Berry.
And every time I search for it, it comes up Halle Berry.
Halle Berry.
But her name is Halle Berry.
Yeah, that's crazy.
She was bad. Or is it Halle Berry or Halle Bailey?
I think it's Halle Bailey.
Bailey. That's what it
Bailey.
is. And I keep
Yeah.
saying Berry. It's Bailey. Halle Bailey
Yeah.
was bad. She was a bad Ariel.
Her acting was bad.
She's a bad actress.
Great singer.
So I have the second point I made was her singing was phenomenal. Like unmatchable. Mm-hmm. But her acting was lifeless.
True.
The one thing that I walked out of that movie saying was, number 1, she had a very limited amount of lines.
There was like no lines.
Yeah,
I
they
felt like.
really did not let her talk very much for a movie
Yeah.
where Ariel had personality and had a lot to say and was a little bit aloof and had just character.
Mm-hmm.
This girl had no character. She had her facial expression was just one. It was one face
Yeah.
beats all.
Yeah.
The entire time she had the same facial expression, whether she was supposed to be surprised, angry, sad, mad, happy, she looked the same.
Mm-hmm.
When she sang, a whole different story. All the emotion came out. She's a singer.
Yeah,
she's
definitely.
she's definitely not a great actress. Now, one thing I will say is I think that anybody who took that role was up against an impossible job. The fact that you're, number 1, you have to act like you're underwater for about 3/4 of this movie.
But I think you needed to have a very animated face.
Exactly.
Though.
I think to make up
Like
for the fact
naturally animated.
to make up for the fact that there was such an awkward position to be in underwater and like their shoulders constantly moving.
Yeah.
I think that you would have to, your facial expressions would have to be
Like almost over the top.
yeah, over and
So-
hers were just I think I used the word
So was it
terrible.
Horrible.
I don't think she was horrible. There's definitely people
so
who could have been worse.
We have to make it a point. Little Mermaid is my favorite.
Yeah, well, it's a
movie
lot
like,
of people's
all
favorite.
time.
And I will say, based on like going to this movie and leaving this movie, I left happy.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed it. The story is the story. There's a few little
I would
changes.
want to watch it again because the first time watching it, like I had a certain expectation, right? Like I want my Disney movie remakes to be like the animated movie. Now I could just be like one of a million, but like
Yeah, no, I get you.
I didn't love the Prince Eric song
No, so I have on here too that the new songs were pointless.
Except for
so there's one new song called Scuttlebug.
Scuttlebug was a shit.
That was performed by Aquafina. That was phenomenal. But the other two songs were just added because it's like Disney's trying to win some awards or something, right? They need to add more music to the movie. I also have on here the movie it was one of the highest roller coaster type movies to me. There were high highs where this movie hit on everything it needed to hit, especially when Sebastian and Scuttle were on scene. A lot of times the movie was extremely good. It was funny.
They were funny.
I'm saying, so this movie hit some real high highs, but it was plagued by the amount of just low lows where I caught myself almost closing my eyes and not even going to sleep, but just going, I'll wait till I recognize the next like upbeat part of the movie. Another thing, it was a very dark movie. For a movie that like prides itself on being so colorful, I felt like they were trying this thing that I picked up on was that Ariel tends to be a little bit of a depressed character when she's underwater. And so it's almost like they brought the colors down, but it turned it into a very dark movie at times.
Yeah.
Just the entire theater was dark and it made some of the scenes awkwardly just.
Well, so the thing that was weird to me, and I don't know if you're going to talk about this in a minute, is that like at points it felt like it just wanted to be realistic, but then there were like magical elements to it.
Exactly.
And then like
I agree 100%.
she's going to swim with Eric, but she's putting him underwater like he's going to drown.
I agree. There were like there was no cohesiveness through the movie. At times it wanted to be, this is a real telling of the Little Mermaid. And then at times it was like, hey, something magical just happened in a world where there's never been magic and nobody's freaked the fuck out.
Yeah. And I would have been cool if they went more magical because then like the underwater scene, like the little fish could have played the flute and stuff like that.
They allude at the beginning to this idea that like mermaids are just fairy tale. And then when like 400 mermaids show up, they're all just okay. Like there would be a little nervousness, I feel like, between the two different groups of people. The other thing I have written here is, to me, my ultimate takeaway from this movie. This was a Disney Channel movie.
Yeah.
This had all of the beats of like The Descendants.
I could see that.
And movies that it had like okay acting, a lot of poor CGI. Flounder was gross and completely irrelevant.
Yeah.
For somebody who played such a huge part in the first movie, he was almost didn't even need to exist in this movie.
Yeah. He was one of my favorite characters.
In the first movie, right? And in this movie, he served absolutely no purpose. Now, I wrote down, I think that a better movie they could have made would have been a retelling of this story from Sebastian. If Sebastian was the main character of this movie, and they built the entire story around him and the kind of plight that he takes to keep Ariel out of trouble, a buddy movie between Sebastian and Scuttles would have been a fun twist on a story that we know, because those two characters were like Scuttle. Aquafina was amazing. Whoever played Sebastian was extremely good.
I mean, I remember their parts the most, I think, from the movie. So
King Triton, I thought, was terrible. I thought Ariel was forgettable. I think her singing, phenomenal.
Great, yeah.
I listened to the songs and I go, oh man, she killed the songs. But from an acting standpoint, not that good. Prince Eric, they kind of turned him into a little bit of a bitch.
Why did he have to be adopted?
So that was the other thing I have on here. They made a lot of changes in this movie for no apparent reason other than, I think, just so they could make a change. It was Eric being adopted.
Yeah.
It was Ursula being the king's sister.
Yes.
Which I thought was a weird.
I didn't know.
Once again, I don't understand how that works. How is she an octopus or kraken or whatever she is? He's a mermaid.
Yeah.
How does that work? What is the biology in getting? I guess you're not supposed to use common sense when watching.
Their dad was a mermaid and their mom was an octopus.
I guess, but they never allude to that. Don't they always allude?
Or maybe they have different moms.
But don't they always allude that the mom died because she went to the surface as a mermaid, not as a squid?
I don't know. Yeah, she was a mermaid.
She was a mermaid. Like, they never allude to the fact that the mom was a different species. So.
No.
Oh wait, okay. So that wouldn't be Ariel's mom. That would be King Triton. Yeah, that still doesn't make sense.
Maybe the dad was the mermaid and like they had different moms.
That doesn't make sense. It still doesn't make sense to me. And then this new twist that they added where every time someone tells Ariel she needs to get Prince Eric to kiss him,
she forgets.
She forgets immediately. What was that? Like, I don't know. I don't watch the first movie and think like that was a problem in the plot.
No, it was what made it fun is that she knew what was going on. And so she was kind of in on it.
I think they made a big deal about changing the words to kiss the girl.
I agree.
It was absolutely a stupid change, and it really doesn't change the meaning of the song at all.
No.
It's almost just a buffer for like wokeness.
Yeah.
But it was a stupid change, and it wasn't that like if you weren't really paying attention, you'd have missed it.
That was one
you
of my
had to
favorite
kind of
parts,
lock
actually.
in and look for it. They took out a couple songs. They took out Le Paso.
That was a banger.
I know. I don't understand that not being in the movie.
Left it out.
Yeah. You take that out and then they added in, weirdly enough, and I don't want to spoil the movie, but most of the people who listen to us are probably not
No, they're probably not going to watch Little Mermaid.
Or
So.
if they see it, they really don't care. Well, one thing that bothered me was the whole part where she was singing inside of her head.
Oh, yes. But then like she opened up her mouth at one point when she was supposed to not speak.
Not
and
be
I'm
able to talk, but there were weird things that just did, like there were so many inconsistencies in this movie. And I know the movie's doing well. I'm glad it's doing well.
Yeah.
I didn't want it to do bad. I don't have any real problems other than it's not a great movie.
I would watch it again because I would then kind of enjoy it a little bit differently, if that makes sense.
It's The Little Mermaid. That's what it is.
I love The Little Mermaid.
And it is The Little Mermaid. It's not better.
But
then if I look at all the other remakes of Disney movies,
I don't think
none
there's
of them
one
are better.
remake that I like better than the
Lion
original.
King was not better.
Nope.
Aladdin was
So
good.
Aladdin
I liked
was
Aladdin.
probably the best of the live like remakes.
But it wasn't better.
No.
It definitely wasn't better.
Because I still felt like it was a different story because they added all that extra stuff and whatever.
I agree. I haven't seen some of the other ones. I haven't seen
Beauty and the Beast. I've wanted to. I
haven't
just
seen
haven't.
Beauty and the Beast. I haven't seen Dumbo.
Dumbo was. I mean, it wasn't a bad movie. It was
is
just
Pinocchio
like super
out or
scary.
Pinocchio is coming out?
I think it's out, and
So
I
I
want to
don't
see
know.
it, but we'll see.
So, I mean, my overall opinion is that it wasn't as like they tried to make it sound
They
like
could
it
have
was
done
gonna
it
be-
better.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was a Disney Channel movie that made it to the theaters, and that's what it was.
Yeah.
All right, bonus topic for this week, Lauren. You got your hands on Dr. Pepper ice cream. Bluebell, Dr. Pepper float.
Dr. Pepper float. Yes,
Dr.
I thought it was just Dr.
Float
Pepper.
Ice cream, which is vanilla ice cream with a Dr. Pepper sherbet swirled in.
Oh, is it sherbet?
That's what it is.
Oh.
That's the big thing that people are
What
talking
is sherbet?
about. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Here's one thing I'll talk about when I talk about Dr. Pepper ice cream or Dr. Pepper. You gotta be careful. Dr. Pepper float ice cream. What was the necessity for that? Like, how hard is it really to make a Dr. Pepper float?
Well, I think it's just something fun, I guess. So I will say though, when you put the Dr. Pepper into the ice cream, it tastes different than that.
Well, then don't call it. Then why not just call it Dr. Pepper ice cream?
I actually think that the Dr. Pepper ice cream float was pretty good.
Back up here. You're so
So when I make an actual
making a Dr. Pepper float.
Dr. Pepper float.
Yes.
I feel like you lose the flavor of the Dr. Pepper.
Okay. So you're saying this is better than an actual Dr. Pepper float?
Yes, because you get a stronger Dr. Pepper taste along with the vanilla. So it kind of has a better mixture in my opinion.
Okay. I could agree. I get you.
Yeah.
I think this is good. I'm not going to. So the first thing I'll say is it's good. I don't know that it tastes like a Dr. Pepper float. I think it just tastes like Dr. Pepper.
But I mean, so it is pretty cool that like they actually made the ice cream taste like Dr. Pepper because I feel like sometimes when people make ice cream flavored things, they don't taste like it.
It tastes like Dr. Pepper minus carbonation.
Yeah.
It just has. But what's weird is I believe
flavors.
looking at the ingredients, there is no Dr. Pepper
Ew,
in the
really?
sherbet.
Are there
It's just
23 flavors in
I
there?
don't think so. I think it's just a flavoring like extract. It is weird how much it tastes like Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
I can tell you one thing that scared me at first was when I read that it was sherbet mixed with ice cream. My experience with sherbet is always
Pineapple sherbet's delicious.
but always a very different texture.
Like soft.
Yeah, but it's definitely the same. Like you don't pick up on where the Dr. Pepper starts and the vanilla starts.
I didn't know that they were two different things. I thought it was all just ice cream.
I did too. I thought it was just ice cream until I kind of looked at it. There's like a darker side. I don't know. I think it tastes better the more it melts too, which maybe that gives it more of a float aspect.
I don't know.
The more it started to melt, like you got to the bottom of the cup. You just knocked it back before it melted. I just went straight for it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of the few things. Most of the times we get these things, we go get like Twix coffee or Twinkie coffee, and they're good, but like Twix coffee didn't taste like Twix coffee. It tasted like coffee.
Twix creamer is amazing.
You're a big fan of that.
Love it.
Most ice creams, most of these gimmicky things that you tend to see and then you go look for and you buy aren't what they pan out to be. This definitely is if you're walking by and you see this in the store, get it, grab it.
Go to the store early.
Good. Like you had to go early, right?
Yeah,
It was
I
selling
went
out
at like 7 o'clock in the morning.
That's just people. People are fucking sheep.
I need 72 Dr. Peppers.
Well, what I guarantee is people are buying 4 or 5 tubs of this at a time. Mm-hmm. And just buy one. Buy one small one if you can get a small one. We had to get a big one. It's fine. We got 4 people. We got 5 people in this house. I never saw
any small ones at all.
But there's supposedly a small one as well. But yeah, that's what it is. It's like when all the toilet paper ran out. People are just sheep.
Exactly what I was thinking.
Well, people are just sheep, right? They see something on the news. They go, "Oh, there's Dr. Pepper ice cream," and they all run out and try to buy it all instead of just buying one. Yes. And so you get all that. But no, in a story, buy yourself some Dr. Pepper ice cream. It's definitely worth it. Mm-hmm. All right, fan question of the week, Lauren. Okay. Let's hit them with what is the best wing flavor?
Okay.
I think that's the question of the week.
All right, I like it.
We were pretty. That's not a very contentious topic for us.
No,
we tend to agree. We can order wings together a lot of times. Mm-hmm. Not have a problem. So answer that question. We'll pick a couple answers and read them. If any different, don't hit us with like habanero mango. That's bullshit. Nobody's eating habanero mango. I see that on every menu, and I'm never going to order habanero mango. And there you have it, folks. Another thrilling episode of the NerdyD Show coming to a close. We hope you enjoyed this week's deep dive into the wonderful world of pop culture, video games, snacks, and beyond. But remember, the conversation doesn't end here. Hop on over to the Casual Community Discord and share your answers to today's fan question and other topics that were discussed. Not only does your contribution help keep the discussion alive, it also gives you the chance to be a part of the casual community in a unique way. One lucky participant will be selected to contribute a photo to our casual community digital frame. So I figured out how I'm going to do this. I'm not going to do a digital frame on the wall. On the overlay of the video in the corner, I'm going to create a rotating frame. Cool. It'll be bigger, better, clearer, easier to maintain. So I'm going to do it right there. So we'll start that next week. So until next week, keep being awesome, keep being you, and keep your nerdiness alive. I am your host, the notorious NerdyD. That is Level Up Lauren, and this has been the NerdyD Show. Stay casual.
Step in the ring, if you ready, let's go. Hey, casual wrestling community show. You already know, talking WWE. Keep it rolling and hosted by notorious NerdyD. Don't be sure that you gon' find. Tune in cause it's online. Hit them with a figure 4 leg lock, pile driver or clothesline. We bringing that heat like the show, but you should already know. The casual wrestling community show. Let's go. Yeah, notorious NerdyD. Woo!